Hey everyone, Lance here with Alaska Fly Guy. So today I'm going over the yellow humpy fly. This is a fly I love using. It's nice and big, has big white wings, so it works great as an indicator fly. I thought it looked like a good tie or a good fly to kind of start tying. It didn't look too complicated. It doesn't need a lot of materials, so fairly simple. So what I did is I looked through YouTube and I found 3 videos that I really liked. They all did a great job kind of laying out what you need, some technique, and they had good video quality, which is important when you're trying to look at a little thread. So the first one was by Tightline Video. A guy named Matt used a number 12 hook to tie his yellow humpy, and again, this was just a good video quality. It was very easy to see some of his finesse and some of his little techniques. The next video was a guy by the name of Jim. And again, all these links are going to be in the video and in my show notes. He used a number 14 hook. Again, great quality, good technique. And the third was by Hands. Same comments about his video quality. You know, they all did a very good job laying out what they used, how they did it, and then each one of them kind of had their own little like twist as far as like where they started or some of the lengths they used to decide like the wing length, and how they kind of finished the fly, which I thought was interesting. I did realize through this whole experience that I am not good at tying on hackle. That was definitely where I struggled. Everything else went really smooth and I thought it looked good and, you know, got my proportions right. But every time I would go to tie my hackle off, it would just sort of like undid itself. So that's definitely something I'm going to be working on. And if anyone has any suggestions or tips, I'd love to hear them. With that, I want to kind of just show you some of the ties I've flown, some close-ups. Don't judge me too hard. I know they're not good. I don't think I would fish with these. But yeah, just kind of what I did. You know, this is an opportunity to learn. So if you're getting into it, I want you to see that yours probably look better than mine, and just be excited that you're doing this. So here you can see my first attempt. Don't judge it too hard. The body, I definitely used too much material. On the wings, with the elk hair, I grabbed too big of a bunch when I started, which made it kind of lump over on itself. So be careful of that. And then when I was tying on my hackle, you can see it didn't go so well, and it actually unraveled itself after I thought I had secured it. So then I had to just kind of throw on a couple knots there at the end, and it just doesn't look very professional. But still, I learned a lot, and that's what's important. So again, be careful of how much of the elk hair you grab and how thick you make that body when you first start the fly. So here's another lesson learned. This one I tried to use elk hair for both the tail and the wings and the body, so it kind of blends together there. But you can see here towards the top of the fly, there's just a whole lot of thread. I think I got a little overzealous when I was trying to get those wings right, and so it just kind of came out with a fat body. So again, I'd make sure that you kind of do sparingly, do just what you need, and maybe an extra wrap or two to get that on there, but no more. So here's my last attempt, and I'm pretty happy with it. Instead of going with the yellow body, I went with the black body. It's kind of a different style of fly, but still has the elk hair that you wrap around the body and you make into the wings. I do want to work on hackling, but I thought I would take a video of this before I attempted the hackling, just to show you what it looked like. And I'm pretty happy with this. Clearly there's some things I could do better, but all in all, this to me seems like a good fly for where I am at. So yeah, those are my flies. Again, I'm ready to get better. I'm excited to get better. If you have any comments, tips, things that helped you, I'd love to hear them. If you've enjoyed this, if you found the information I presented useful, you know, like my video, check out my website, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.